Welcome back, everyone. So, the next chapter in our pursuit for AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner certification is the topic Amazon AWS Inspector. So, what is this particular Amazon Inspector? First of all, we need to note that this particular service is one of the detective controls, right? So, note this part. This is a detective controls, right? Detect means it can detect, it cannot prevent, it can tell you that yes, something is wrong, you need to take some action. And what are the important points to take note of, or the keywords which we need to take note of is identifying vulnerabilities, security configuration issues, potential security threats, right? So whenever you see the word vulnerabilities and security configuration issues, uh, all these things, the keyword, then your thinking should always point to Amazon Inspector. And as we know, for Amazon Guard Duty, it is always machine learning and other things are the keyword which we have already seen in the previous video, right? Then let's go to the next. Okay, let me clear the things off from here first. Okay, another important point when we are discussing about Inspector, AWS Inspector, is common vulnerabilities and exposure, CVEs. This is one of the keywords. And EC2 instances means it can run on EC2 instance to detect these particular vulnerabilities through scans. Like, what is CVEs? CVEs is common vulnerabilities database and exposure. Like, it has the list of vulnerabilities detected on, let's say, Red Hat Linux or any other platform, let's say any database. This will be reported here. Like, it will be a centralized database where the things will be reported as the known security flaws, and it will tell you like if the fix is available or not, or with the patching and updates, right? Next, it takes care of security group assessments. We know what is a security group, how it is associated with an EC2 and VPCs. Like we have seen in previous videos, configuring a security group to access the website port 80 or through SSH port 22, right? Then it also takes care of network reachability. Unintended network reachability is one of the keywords. For example, open ports, like it might actually report an open port which should not be open. For example, the ports 22 is for SSH, and port 80, port 443 is for HTTP and HTTPS traffic. And let's say 3306 is open also. So 3306 is actually for MySQL DB port, and that if it is open, actually, it will actually notify, because, you know, EC2 instance, what we have configured for the website thing, we don't need the website and database to be on the same EC2 instance. The EC2 instance or the RDS instance, it can be on the different subnet, or it can be in a private subnet, and the port should not be open on the EC2 instance. That's an example, right? Then you can also create custom rules to check for specific security policies and configurations. Okay. Then there is integration with AWS Security Hub, which we will study in upcoming videos. And the findings and this information is provided, and it makes it easier for user to understand the potential impact on their AWS environment. Okay. So this is from the AWS Cloud Practitioner exam perspective, and this is what we need to take note of for AWS Inspector. So if you want to have more details, like To understand more, you can go to the documentation of AWS and also learn from there. But for AWS practitioner exam, these are the keywords which you need to take care of and take note of, right? So thanks and see you in the next lesson.